The world-famous island of Boracay will open its doors again to the larger public after 6 months of rehabilitation. But is it really all systems go? We got the latest from Shaila Francisco live from Boracay. Shaila.
And although Boracay will be reopening tomorrow, the Boracay Interagency Task Force made sure to clarify that this is just a soft or partial opening. For one, the repair work along the main road still continues, but apart from this, establishments are more than ready to welcome local and foreign tourists. Jonah's Fruit Shake has been in business in Boracay since 1982, making it a hotspot for tourists in the island. But its branch on the beachfront was one of the establishments demolished for violating the 25+5 easement zone. Good thing they still have stores in Station 1 and 3, that's why they're excited to open tomorrow. In preparation for the influx of tourists, they will now be using environment-friendly paper cups and straws instead of plastic.
Nag-order na ng mga fresh fruits, calling na ng mga suppliers para ready na for tomorrow. Actually, ready na kami for tomorrow.
Even hotels are busy renovating their facilities. So far, 15% of the 116 accredited hotels are fully booked until November 5. This does not include Airbnbs, which will be banned for now. Apart from establishments, the beach is more than ready. No more structures are in the beachfront, and the water quality in the White Beach is safe for swimming. According to the DNR, the water quality is at 8.1, which is well within the 200 MPN standard.
Nalinisan natin, accomplish na rin natin paglinis ng Boracay. Quality yung tubig, magtatagal ito kasi wala na talaga magdudumi pa.
But the Bulabog Beach is a different story. The task force says while it has improved, the quality is not yet fit for swimming. Despite this, private sector continues to clean up its beachfront. In time for the reopening, security officials conducted capability demo exercises to showcase how they would respond to possible security threats.
We will be expecting more human activities and therefore tataas yung ating crime incidents. Inaasahan namin yan. And since this becomes now an attractive area for the ISIS, we do not want to be alarmists, but we are preparing for possible incident involving terrorism.
Around 500 security personnel will be stationed in the island to ensure security.
At this point, ladies and
And there will be a short half-day program tomorrow to mark the island's reopening. Meanwhile, earlier, DILG Chief Eduardo Año confirmed that he signed the implementation of the order coming from the Office of the Ombudsman, suspending Aklan Mayor Ciceron Kawaling for 6 months, and he will be replaced for the meantime by Vice Mayor Abraham Sualog. Ed?
Well, Shaila, with the suspension of the Malay mayor, will that have any effect on the reopening, whether it's a soft reopening or the full reopening of Boracay Island?
And according to DILG Chief Sec Año, he doesn't think this will affect the Boracay rehab efforts. For one, there's an OIC, Vice Mayor Abraham Suwalog, and he's thinking that there will be a better coordination with the Vice Mayor now acting as a mayor. And the second, as you know, this is a partial reopening. It will take 2 years before the full rehabilitation. So the Boracay Interagency Task Force is still in charge or is still leading the Boracay efforts, rehab efforts here in the island. Ed?
Okay, you've talked so far about the soft opening. When will the full reopening take place? You mentioned that the full rehab takes 2 years. I suppose we're not going to wait for 2 years before the full reopening.
Well, according to the Boracay Interagency Task Force, yes, we have to wait for 2 years for the full reopening. This is just phase 1 of the reopening, and they wanted to open it because there are a lot of hotels that are already compliant and following environmental laws. So the phase 2 will finish in next year, and the third phase and the final phase will finish after 2 years. Ed?
Okay, thank you very much. That was Shaila Francisco reporting us live from Boracay Island.